Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to my Crusader Kings 2 restoration of this house, because I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, we are King Philip the Just. We just helped a successful crusade down here, happen over here in Iberia, so Andalusia is now in Christian hands, although it is very much not yet Christian, as we could see, but that's not my problem, that's theirs. And in fact, how's the Cathar? Yeah, I did deal with the Cathars down here. Alright, great. So we've got an open council position. Let's get it. Do I want my court physician to be my... I probably shouldn't have him be my marshal. We're going to go with Gerard here. And let's just get him training some troops for right now. Monthly income is looking pretty good. Like I've said before, I want to create these two duchies as soon as I can. Sorry, why did I say duchies? I do have a weak claim here that could be pressed for Upper Lorraine, but I don't feel like going to war with the entire Holy Roman Empire right now. There's actually a few things here that I could claim. I could press the claims. Oh good, I've had another daughter. So then let's figure out what we're going to name this kid. I should probably pull up my Patreon list once more. A daughter was born to King Philip the Just and Queen Isabella of France named Anne. See, that's not a good name. We need a better name than that. Let's go with... What did I name my first kid? My first kid I named Sherry Tracy. Okay, so this next one, we are gonna name her... What's a girl's name? Yura. Well, I think... Oh yeah, Yura, member of my Discord. Yura what? Okay, but I still don't have an heir to my dynasty because the laws are still agnatic primogeniture, so only males can inherit. Of course, this was a problem in French history, and it's one of the reasons why Henry V was allegedly not able to inherit the title of King of France. Alright, cool. We got some technology from Rome. Thank you. How is all that looking? We build some improved keeps right now. I don't think I really need that, though. But now we're just waiting around, trying to get some money. I want to make these titles. How much is it going to cost for me to actually make these? 171. I think I'm going to make Valois first. And of course it's going to increase my prestige and things like that, which is always nice. After that, I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to be going for. It might be Aragon, if I can. What's this? Fingers of St. John the Baptist, discount price for boxes of 10. A bishop brings to your attention that false relics are being sold at the market at great profits. They do, of course, generate a lot of commerce and taxes, but it's still rather immoral and blasphemous. I could crack down, and my temple vassals are going to like me a lot more. Or I can get in on it. No, we'll just crack down on them, get that piety, and I'll appreciate the my vassals liking me more. Speaking of which, is everybody in the green? Okay, cool. We have a bishop here who's giving money to the Pope. Let's see if we can give him an honorary title to fix that. Alright, cool. We have another one here who's also just right on that borderline. Let's give him a little something too. You could be my seneschal. Awesome. So that's going to give me a little bit more money. Yeah, I've got almost one more gold a month now. Great. The jihad for Jerusalem also failed. Awesome. So King Bedouin is still in charge out here. Yeah, he's a leper, right? Yeah, he does have that leper trait. Minus 35% stability. And it's his sister, it looks like. That's, yeah, his sister is going to inherit Jerusalem. But that's good. The jihad failed. Awesome. Christianity is doing pretty good in this playthrough so far. Of course, I want England to fail. And what is England up to? Oh, good. My wife is pregnant once again. She's now pregnant for the third time before coming of age. That fertility medicine has been, it's pretty impressive. It's extremely impressive. Okay, I can hold a grand tournament. I think I'll wait on that. Let me make these these first, so that's going to give me a flat 200 prestige. Very nice. Awesome. It's only my first duchy. None of my vassals should have any sort of problem with that. Wait, what's this guy want? He wants control of the county of Artois. Do I own that? I don't think I do. Who does? Oh, my wife does. Well, sorry, buddy. She's going to keep it. But I still... Hopefully she has a son right now, though. If she doesn't have a son, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, Princess Agnes of France. Oh, my sister, who's betrothed. She hasn't had a guardian. Whoops, that kind of slipped my mind. I should have been focusing on that so that I can give her some high intrigue. Now then, Duke Raymond V of Toulouse claims that Count Etienne of Bourges is attempting to promote vile heresies. How should I use this information? Well, let's take a look at our Duke here. He's a schemer. He's cynical, but just trusting, ambitious, and deceitful. Sounds like I shouldn't really trust him too much, even though he's engaged to my sister. Whereas my uncle is a gray eminence, content, diligent, cruel, lustful, cynical. He's not down here where the Cathars were. I could charge him with something. Threaten him with exposure unless he stays out of factions. I guess that'll do. Speaking of which, do we have any sort of... We have one faction, a very small one. My nephew wants me to have Gavelkind succession. Okay, so my uncle's going to stay loyal. That's good. I'm wondering if I should actually just break off that betrothal. To Neophyte Philippe. I must say, dear colleague, I cannot fathom how you get along without a proper assistant. My own is both bright and obedient. Not once have I detected the stench of alcohol upon her breath. Take my advice and find an apprentice of your own. As above, so below. So now I need to find myself an apprentice, which is not too hard. It really isn't. Let's see. We'll go down here, societies. Through the minor titles screen. Let's see. Let's find myself an apprentice. Who do I want here? We've got a bishop. He's got very high learning. Another bishop, another bishop, another bishop. Perhaps my court physician, who's relatively young. These guys are all in their 30s. He's amassing wealth, amassing wealth. Let's have my court physician. Let's keep him close. I have a good feeling about this with Neophyte Heir as my apprentice. I am sure to uncover many a secret. Perhaps I shall even perform the great work, the magnum opus. Alright, great. So now I can get promoted. Rank me up, please. I could start writing a theorem paper. It's just a question of balance. There's a lot of things that I want money for. Cool, I'm now an initiate. What is going on out here? The mayor of Artois is in the middle of a war. In the Flemish Artois de jour war over Flanders. So my queen is on the defense in this. Alright. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Thibaut Capet. Alright, we're gonna change that name. We are gonna name you something else. We're gonna name you Liam Perkins. Thank you, Liam Perkins, for being a Patreon. And now I finally fulfilled that ambition to have a son. Great. So, what is this? The peasants of Orleans, that can wait. What do we want to do here? I think amass wealth is... There's a lot of things I want to do, and they involve the amassing of wealth, because I want to create a new duchy title. I want to work on a theorem paper and a magnum opus and things like that, and these all cost money. The peasants of Orleans are quite far apart and spread out. Oh, this is a simple one. Let me just get that prestige real quick. Alright, awesome. And finally my wife came of age, so that's good. Why can't I compose the book? I don't have enough money to. Rise of the Shia, those are Muslim affairs, and I seem to be having some trouble actually fabricating this claim. I'd like to get Brittany. Okay, let's see, we're going to support the carpenters. Thriving economy is good for the well. All right, what is this? A faint knock on your door, followed by a small figure peeking into the room. You remember him well. He's one of the craftsmen you funded a couple years ago. He shamefully tells you that the enterprise didn't go as well as planned and that their workshop is now bankrupt with nothing to show for it. Well, freaking amazing. And now my son is sick. That's very not good. He's got the flu. Okay, it's just the flu. He's already undergone a successful treatment. I think he'll be okay. Holy Roman Empire looks like it's getting chewed up a little bit in its war against the Venetians, of all people. Wow, they're actually having some problems. And now it looks like they've also got a revolt on their hands. Actually, Lower Lorraine. Can't I press a claim here? Maybe I should take this, wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, I need to be taking this opportunity here, because I can declare war. They're currently revolting against their liege. If that conflict ends, our war will end too. The forces of the liege and any other revolters will be hostile to our armies. So we could do some border disputes. I thought somebody had a claim. Or was that against the Holy Roman Empire? I'm not so sure. I really should focus on England then. England's the one who has a lot of the land that I want, as well as almost double my military forces. But I could also attack Aragon. I need a reason to do it, though. Maybe at least just get this. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go over here, and we're going to tell him to stop fabricating claims. We need to take back Givaudan here, so I can actually link up my my kingdom. Then we'll start thinking about England. Of course, if I could take England peacefully, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe I could engage myself to her. He doesn't have... Henry the Young here doesn't have an heir. So maybe with some luck, the grandson of Henry II can fuse our realms. That's a pretty long-term investment, though. That may or may not pay off. Alright, excellent. My daughter is a great eminence. She's too good for you, Duke. But let's create this other duchy, get a little bit more prestige. Alright, I'm at over 1,000. Very nice. Think my vassals should really be loving me by now. Mostly. My temple vassals have a problem with me being an initiate, and I'm still taking some slight penalties from it being a short reign. But besides that, nothing too bad. Alright, so my vassal wants to marry my sister. We're actually going to decline that. We're going to decline that, and let's find somebody more appropriate for her to marry. Yeah, we're gonna break that betrothal. Break the betrothal. I don't care if he likes me less. Deal with it. So who have we got out there available to us? We have the King of Andalusia. Interesting. Maybe I could get this into the family. He doesn't have very much, but he's got some very good claims. I don't think he would be up for a maternal marriage, though. But maybe that's not the point right now. What is this? Vassal inheritance wardening. His heir is my vassal. Oh, that's not a problem. So let's see. Who else could we marry her to? Whoops. We can marry her to the King of Navarra. That's not very much. What kind of matrilineal marriages can I pull off? Oh, we have Otto, a prince of the Holy Roman Empire. How far along is he in the line of succession? He's an heir to only a bishopric right now. He's 20. He has a twin brother? He's something like 6th in line, it looks like. But that's nothing a few assassinations couldn't fix. Okay, so we've got the King of Navarra. We have the Prince of Sweden, Prince of Norway. I can marry my sister to my son. Let's not do that. What kind of a claim... Well, he doesn't have a claim right now because his father is still the Kaiser. But when he dies, everyone will get a claim. Let's do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to get some prestige and another 100 for marrying a relative of the Kaiser. Very nice. Okay, all children of the Union will be of her dynasty. Great, and this puts me in an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire. Although he has a non-aggression pact himself at the moment. Let's actually hold off on that alliance until they're done with their revolt. Now, how long... I could break this non-aggression pact. His opinion... I'll lose 200 prestige for it, and everybody's going to like me by -10 for 10 years. But I'm very young. I'm still quite young. So, by the time before I'm even in my mid-30s, that will be forgotten. So I've got 14,000 men. The Holy Roman Empire has got... Wow, only 11,000. I guess they lost more than I thought with all these revolts that are going on. And when did Bohemia break away? Oh, goodness gracious. Maybe we need to scratch each other's back. That's what's going on here. Is maybe I just need to join this war, help them put down these... form an alliance with them, help them subjugate these areas, and then they are going to help me fight England. Yeah. I'm going to try that. But... let me let the war chest grow a little bit. What is this? While I am certainly a great scholar with several fine discoveries to my name, I am not too proud to collaborate with like-minded colleagues. I have contemplated hosting some of my colleagues from the Hermetic Society for an intellectual gathering. Oh, this is an expensive thing. I'm just gonna have to not host them for right now. I could go looking for some Hermetic writings. The letter mentions 3 lost texts, a tome in a local antiquary, a scroll hidden in a church in Narbonne, and a tablet in the ancient library ruins of Zagreb in Hungary. The further we venture in distance as well as into the past, the greater secrets we might uncover. The choice is yours. Let's just keep it local for right now. I'm sure I'll get another mission eventually. They're all full of nonsense. On the 4th day, I was thus incredibly surprised to lay my eyes on the symbols of the 3 primes. I think I found the tome. Alright, cool. I got 100 esoteric knowledge. That's nice. You see, the thing is here, though, it's not enough to just break the non-aggression pact, which right now is also protecting me. I need to grab as much as I can. The peasants of Paris are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master suggests investing in a provincial... Oh, yeah, that's an easy one. It's an easy one to pick. Somebody's claiming he'd be a better marshal. Let's wait on that. Answer this call to arms against King Henry of England. Okay, so we're doing this then. We're doing this? Okay, we're doing this. We are doing this right now. Scotland just chose for me. If we're going to beat them, we have to work together. Alright, let's kind of meet here in the center. Alright, our Kaiser has joined the alliance. Yeah, we'll help you with everything. We're not going to help him with anything. Alright, let's come down here. What is Scotland going after, I wonder? Of course, they're probably trying to chop away some of that. He wants to make King William pay tribute. What? Oh, he's on the defense. Alright. Okay, that's fine. My vassals are already mad about the levies. We're losing a lot of money each month. I think I might have to borrow money from the Jews already. Yep, that's, in fact, exactly what I'm going to do. Let's merge, then split, so we can take twice as much at a time. Luckily, all these rivers in France are going to help me. It doesn't look like they've got too much down here, and really, I ought to come up here and siege Normandy. A visitor! You have received a visitor, a monk from the famous great abbey of Cluny. He tells you that the monks there spend much of their days in devoted prayer, and that they always mention the names of the most pious Christians in their prayers. If you would demonstrate your immense piety by donating a large sum of gold to Cluny Abbey, you would surely be among those present in the monks' prayers. It's 100 gold, and it's a lot of prestige and piety. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I still have enough to wage war for several months. The problem is going to be if they expect me to go up to England. Let's come up here and start besieging Normandy. I'm sorry, I thought that I had taken that. What is going on here? I could press a claim on Verdun. What's going on? The war ended? Did Scotland already get their butts kicked? Well, I guess I borrowed money from the Jews for not much at all, huh? We could go after Venice. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. We might as well help the Holy Roman Empire, because it looks like they're actually about to lose. And we got more technology. Thank you very much, His Royal Popeness. Right, yeah, so we're going to come down here, since apparently we've got to hold the Holy Roman Empire's hand as far as dealing with Venice goes. Oh, geez, minus 95%, minus 96%. It's looking bad. It's looking really bad right now. But it's mostly because of the ticking war score. Let's see, the ticking war score is giving a minus 35% right now to this war. Okay, we're going to defeat this army. Okay, cool. That took it down to minus 75. Alright, the limited crown authority law finally passed. Very nice. We could go to low centralization. Boy, the sooner I can get that done, sooner I could change my law so that women can inherit, the more comfortable I'm going to feel. Okay, so how many holdings do they have here? It's only 3. Alright. And my wife is pregnant yet again. We are certainly a prolific pair, aren't we? A backup son would be good. Especially since one of them's already had the flu. But now, let's get some guardians. I think she needs one. Yep. Let's assign a guardian to my sister. Is she the Grey Eminence? I forget. Yes, she is. Alright, so that's cool. Let's get that going. And we have the 4-year-old. Who do we have? We've got an amateurish plotter. Let's do this by intrigue. Oh, here we go. My spy master. Yes, you will be the guardian to my second daughter. So that way, whenever I marry her off to somebody, we could she can help me assassinate them as needed. An old letter detailing the... Okay, yeah, this is just another expedition going on. Let's just go to a local place again. Got some technology. Great. And let's go for town infrastructure, I'm thinking. Or castle. No, we'll go to town. What is this? Tolerance? Opinion penalty for different culture or religion. I don't really care about that. I think legalism is going to be the way I want to go. Maybe majesty. We searched everything and we found one. Awesome. Very good. Alright, let's just assault. Let's pick this up here. Okay. What else is causing the war score to be so low? Lost control of Bassano in Treviso. So let's, okay, we'll just come back over here then. Oh, maybe I also should actually take that. Okay, another daughter. We're cranking them out, aren't we? Let's go with the name... Yoava? I have no idea if these are men or women. Yoav. Yoav. Yeah. Some interesting names, that's for sure. Famous writer wants to compose my family's chronicles. I will become proud. Yeah, more prestige all the time. Alright, how's this looking? Let's definitely assault that. They left 100 people in there. And with the taking of Venice itself, which hopefully is not going to be too difficult, let's not have Philip there. Yeah, how about that? And let's have him... Oh, that's right, we need a navy. We need a navy if we're going to actually attack Venice itself. An informal event. Oh, somebody's flirting with me, this Duchess. It will never happen. Go away, please. Thank you. Alright, let's just keep helping them over here. The ticking war score alone should be enough once I return these to the fold. Okay, I'm barely floating above water as far as money goes. 61 and counting. We probably shouldn't go in there. We've got to not with that Hungarian army there. Another group of carpenters working. Ever since my pursuit of wealth began, and you start keeping a close eye on both income and expenses, your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not. A good economy is good for the realm, so I get a little bit more stewardship. Excellent. We're up to 73. We're up to 86. What else? What's going on here? Hungary? Are they at war with somebody? Yeah, it looks like they're attacking Venice, so that should be enough, I think. I think I've helped as much as I can. We're going to get out of here and disband our vassal's army because we're now officially in debt. So I'd like to get all that money back as soon as possible, please. Over 1,500 prestige, though, which is awesome. Okay, and the Holy Roman Empire has won. We still have this other war technically going on, but I just can't. I cannot keep these levies up anymore. England's here. What kind of diplomatic relations are we looking at? Okay. Ireland is starting to go English. Huh. Okay. Now, I no longer have this non-aggression pact, right? Actually, I do. Wait. I'm not bankrupt. I am in a pact with them still. I thought I broke it when I went to war with them. What's up with that? And looks like my nephew is starting to get a little bit too big for his britches. And it would seem that the uncle that I spurned the allowing to join my sister, marry my sister, is very upset with me right now. So let's work on that. I could expel the Jewry, get some quick money. And, oh! I now have a claim here, so I can take this back from Aragon, which should be pretty easy. The Pope is upset with our law of free investiture. Sure, dude. Go ahead. You can get your money, Pope. That's fine. I have a lot of other problems at the moment, but that was the whole point of this, is to be a little bit of a trickier campaign. I could now press a weak claim on behalf of Otto, the one who is, maybe I should absorb the Holy Roman Empire. They're pretty battered and bruised right now. I've got 3 possible opponents, basically, right now. I could attack Aragon, I could attack the Holy Roman Empire, and of course there is still England that I want to take care of, but the entire Holy Roman Empire for my dynasty? It's pretty awesome. But we're allies in another war right now. Still, I should keep this in mind. They haven't had any kids yet. I probably should wait until they actually have a child before I do anything like that. So I think that's enough for today's episode. Well, actually, let me do a little bit of house cleaning here and there. Let's collect some taxes. I don't think I need to prolesticize anymore, so how about we get some religious relations going on with the Pope? I could go into hiding. I can have my son go into hiding. I don't think there's any need for that. I'm still a little worried, very worried actually, with this. Here, stop. Let's ask you guys all to stop biting. Yeah, stop the plot. My wife is pregnant yet again, and Robert is planning to assassinate me. You must end this plot, sir. Will he do it just because I ask him? I really hope you guys haven't been able to hear that freaking lawn blower that's going. I've thought it over, and I cannot be the father of my wife Isabella's baby. As it grows in her belly, I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. No, it's fine. She hasn't cheated on me yet. Yeah, she's a little stressed, honest, shy, patient, zealous, pregnant. No, I'm sure I'm fine. So we have this budget deficit that we have to take care of. I think it might be time to up the taxation, although that might lead to more people joining that one of the factions against me. Yeah, this is a real problem. Nobody else wants to join the plot. I'm not sure. What am I to do? What am I to do? If I could, maybe if I designate somebody as regent, like you, will you like me a little more? Let's get a non-aggression pact going with him. You did used to be married to my aunt. Okay, cool. So I got that going for me. So that was a huge part of the Gavelkind succession. There's some people, though, who want him to be in charge of the country. Yeah, see, 71%. He has quite a few men at his disposal. But I just basically neutered these factions right here. Alright, and that's enough for today. Thank you very much. I'm Conquering History Games, and I will see you in the next one, in which I'm going to try to get out of this bankruptcy, and then we're going to either attack Aragon or go after the Holy Roman Empire, and perhaps a war will stop anybody from revolting against me, that whole rally around the flag thing, right? Also, let's try to sow some dissent out there while we wait. Actually, I probably should have assigned that guy to England. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.